All right, good afternoon and welcome back, everybody, for another Washington Little Caps hockey game. We are coming to you today once again from Detroit, Michigan, where the Little Caps are about to begin their second of at least 5 games this weekend for a T1 tournament here in Detroit. Little Caps dropped the first game this morning to the Junior Canes and look to rebound here in this second game against the Nashville Junior Predators. These two teams met once earlier this year down in Nashville, and the game ended in a 2-2 tie. Little Caps will be wearing white in this game, starting off on your left, and the Predators wearing yellow, starting off on your right. So Little Caps will get started here with Jace, Walker, Grayson, Liam, and Ellis. Max Hobbs getting the start in net. Comes back to Ellis here. She gives it to Jace. Jace carries forward. And puck now is loose in the neutral zone. Both teams looking to get control of it. Walker chips it forward, and now it's on Jace's stick, and Jace looks to come into the zone here. He's steered to the side at the last minute there by the D. Now it's Walker who picks it up. He sends it to the point. It just gets past Liam, who resets here as he gives to Ellis. And now it's sent into the zone and carried out quickly by Jace. Jace looks to feather it through, but it's picked off there, and now it's back on Jace's stick. He gives to Walker. Walker leaves for Kaylee. Kaylee now carries it forward into the offensive zone, and now it's Kai who has come on trying to keep it in, but it's being carried out here by Nashville. They chip it in and chase it into the corner. Declan now working on it there along with Kai. Penalty coming up here, and the Caps will go to the power play first in this game. Penalty comes at 13:35 to go here in the first period as Kai was taken down in the corner. And the Caps will have a man advantage opportunity now. And an offensive zone face-off. So Grayson, Jace, Kareem, Ellis, and James for the start of this power play try. A minute and a half on the board for the penalty. And Ellis does well to keep possession there. Now it's on Grayson's stick. And he sends a shot on. Rebound try there by Jace at the front door is stopped by the goaltender. So 59 seconds remain on the power play. Jax now along with Xander, Kai, Peter, and Liam, and it comes back to Liam at the point, who maneuvers it down the wall for Peter. Peter now gets it down low. It's taken away by the Predators here, and they get it to the half wall where Jax is able to keep it in. Now they try to clear out the other side. Kai meets it there in the corner, and it squirts towards the top of the circle where Liam does well to keep it in. Liam taking the open ice there, looks to keep it in further, but now it is sent down the ice. In a race here is Kai, who shields that puck on its way back for an icing. Good effort there from Kai. 26 seconds remain in the power play opportunity. Caps get another change in here on the power play. So now off the face-off, comes to the corner. Jace gets it to the point. Ellis looks to set it up. She gives to James. James now sends it for Grayson. Oh, and it just comes off Grayson's stick. Grayson looks to get it back for Ellis. Looked like a good opportunity developing there on the power play for the Caps, but it just didn't connect. Good Warriors chase it. Duran looks to move it behind the net. Dangerously now it comes to the high slot, and it's picked up by Xander. And now Grayson, who sends it in deep, and the Caps will get a change in here. Xander on the forecheck, looking to slow it up a little bit, and manages to do so. Now the Caps try to bring it in, but they're slowed up at the blue line. Harrison and Xander both working on it here on the near wall, trying to get that puck in, and now Harrison does, and he sends a shot wide of the net, but Jax collects it now on the half wall and gets it back to the point. Harrison sends it over to Theo. Theo moves around one and puts a shot on. That's gloved down there by the Nashville goaltender. A good shot and a good save here with about 11 minutes to go in the first. Nice move there from Theo to get into the slot and get a good chance. Off the face-off now. It's Nashville that works it out. Good work by Harry there to break that up, and he sends it in deep. Battling for it there. Xander down low. He looks to get it towards the side slot, but it's turned away, and now up the wall it goes. Liam keeps it in on the wall. And Caps hoping to keep the puck down on this end now, and it's Jax who comes in, and he sends a shot on, and it's stopped there by the goaltender, but some good pressure from the Caps there on this shift. So they'll have an offensive zone face-off here. Kai, James, Kareem, Declan, and Kaylee now on this face-off. Comes to the wall, and it's now loose in the slot before it's picked up and sent off the glass and out by Nashville. Icing is the call. We'll do the face-off again. Kai on the draw. Comes to the wall. Chase it into the corner now, looking to keep possession in the zone. And it's Kareem who tries to get it to the front. He gets it to Kai. Kai looks to find someone on the back door, but nobody's there. Now it goes behind the net. Kai looks to chase it there. It comes to the wall where Declan keeps it in. Good pressure here from the Caps. It comes to Kareem now. He sends a shot on from the angle, and it's stopped there by the goaltender. So good pressure there from the Caps, who kept the puck in the zone for most of that shift and continue to knock on the door. Jace now, along with Grayson, Walker, Ellis, and Duran. Off the face-off, it's picked up here by Nashville. And now it's sent towards the front. Good work there by the Caps. And now no icing here as that puck went right past the Nashville player. And Grayson chases it in. Comes to Duran on the wall. Duran under some pressure there. Now Nashville takes the puck back, and there's a 2-on-1 developing here. And a good save there from Max, and a save on the rebound as well. Best chance of the game for Nashville so far. And Max comes up big on the initial save and the rebound. Now Grayson collects the puck here and sends it back for Duran. Duran with a little bit of room looks to get it over the line, and it just comes across. But Nashville looks to bring it back in. Now chipping it forward is Grayson, and both teams making partial changes here. And now it's Xander who chases it. Chasing it down the ice along the wall is Xander, but it's picked up here below the goal line by the Predators. Caps continue to press, though. Now the Predators bring it out. On the ice it comes. Peter picks it up. Peter chips it forward. And he keeps moving his feet now. He gets it over to Xander. And is still battling for it, but no one can quite pick it up clean until Liam gets a shot off that's blocked in the slot. Now, below the goal line, they try to get it to the front. And it comes to the wall now. On the wall, it's Liam who leaves it for Peter. Back on Liam's stick now. Down low, below the goal line, and to the opposite side. Jax looks to play it forward. And comes now right in front of us, and now it's Xander who gets it over to Jax. Jax looking for a passing option, sends it towards the net, and now it's the Preds who pick it up, but they turn it over to Theo. Theo circles and resets here and looks to carry it forward. Theo gets it over the line and pushes it into the zone, but it's taken away there by the Preds. Now the Preds work it into the zone, and it's picked up here by Kareem, who will look to move the puck over to Kaylee. Kaylee over to Theo. Theo gets it up to Kareem. He's pressed up there on the wall. He swings it back now for Kaylee once again. Kaylee sends it back around now. And the Caps need to get this puck out. A high shot there. Sails high and wide. On the opposite side now, Nashville getting some of the best pressure that they've had in this game. A lot of zone time here for Nashville, who are trying to find the shot. Oh, good play there on defense. And now the Caps send the puck down the ice. Icing will be the call here, but the Caps needed it as they were hemmed in their zone. And they managed to get out of that shift. Now it's Jace, Declan, Ellis, Grayson. Oh, penalty coming up here, and it's going to be on the Caps. And it's Declan who is sent to the box for a slash. Time of the penalty is 5:18 to go here in the first. I did not see where the penalty happened, but the whistle came very quickly. So the referees must have seen something happen there. But the Caps are on the kill now. First penalty was against Nashville. Now the second one against the Caps. And now the Caps work it towards the wall, where Harrison looks to move it out. And it's stuck there on the blue line, but now it's fished out by Peter. Chasing this puck is Theo, and the Preds work their way in here, and a strong save there from Max, who made the stop with the pad and then threw the trapper on it to freeze it dead. 1:05 to go in the kill. Jace now, along with Xander, Ellis, and Theo. behind the net. Ellis looks to chase it. It's pinned up there. And now it's pushed to the wall by Jace. Nashville looking to set something up in front. They turned away from the half wall now and back to the point. Looking to walk in from the circle. To save there from Max, who got the pad on it. And Jace now looking to get it out. And it's just kept in at the blue line. But now Ellis with a chance to clear. Sends it down the ice. Icing will be the call here. 27 seconds remain on the kill. Harrison now along with Jax, Liam, and Kaylee. Off the face-off, it comes to the corner where Liam collects it. And now in the opposite corner, it's Kaylee who looks to slow it up there. Kaylee keeps it to the outside. Now it's taken away by Liam behind the net. Liam looking to create some space here. Gets it up to Jax, but it's kept in at least for the moment. And they're battling to get this puck out. Harrison has it here, and he chips it out. We are back to even strength now as the Caps have successfully killed off this Nashville power play. Kaylee now protecting the puck, getting it up the wall and over the blue line. Chasing it here in neutral ice is Liam. And he looks to get it up the wall, but an offside call is made there. James Kai, Kareem Ellis, and Duran for this neutral zone face-off. Comes into the zone here. Where Kai will chase it now into the corner. Duran fishes it out. Tied up there in front. Dangerous chance. Now Nashville works their way over the line. And a shot there is stopped by Max, swatted down by Ellis, who gets it to Kai. Kai sends it across for James. Ellis over to Kareem now. Oh, Kareem loses an edge there. Good work by Kai getting back. And it's sent down the ice now. No icing here as this one goes on net. Caps get a change in here. Behind the net, Kaylee picks it up. And she begins to work it up the ice. Kaylee now carries it forward. Gains the line. In the slot. Jace works to keep it in now at the line. Now it's Grayson. Looks to dangle in. And now it's sent out by Nashville. Declan now will pick it up. He sends it across to Kaylee, who gets it over to Grayson. But it comes out over the line now. Sent in deep. Chasing it now behind the net is Walker. Walker keeps it in on the wall. Gives for Liam. Liam now gives it over to Declan. Slides off Declan's stick. He continues to battle for it. But now Nashville comes back on a 2-on-1. Liam picks up a loose puck there. And the Caps are in the midst of a change. Now it's Grayson who looks to give for Xander. But it comes back to Liam once again. And it's sent in over the line. Nashville quickly sends it back out. And it's sent in deep here by Grayson. Behind the net now, the puck goes. It's sent to Jax on the half wall, who leaves it there for Liam, but stays in the zone. Jax has it now. He sends a shot on. That goes high above the crossbar. Around the boards now, it's Nashville that has a odd man rush developing here, but a good break up there from Liam. Now it's Peter who chips it up the wall, and that's how the period will end. So after one, the score is 0-0. Nashville works their way into the zone here. Nashville has a couple bigger defenders that they are playing together here to start this period. Good poke there from Jace to keep that puck in, but now it's iced by Nashville. So some pressure there from the Caps at the blue line earns them an offensive zone face-off. Off the face-off. It's loose in front, and Jace tries to jam it in. And back on Jace's stick now. Walker has it. He looks to get it back to Jace. Now Walker picks it up, sends it towards the front. Jace tries to jam it in there again. Couple good chances here for the Caps. It's on Grayson's stick now, and he sends it towards the front, all the way across to Liam. Liam's shot makes its way towards the front. It's loose now in the slot as both teams try to gain possession, and now it's carried out here by Nashville. So some good pressure on that shift, but now coming in from the outside is Nashville. They send a shot on, but Max makes the stop there. Defensive zone face-off now. Kai, James, Kareem, Theo, and Liam. Theo now works it up and looks to find James, but it gets past him and goes down the ice. Icing will be the call. Nope, it's waved off now as it doesn't make it all the way back. Up here by Theo. Theo finds James. James now looks to find Kareem. Taken back here by Nashville. Oh, now Nashville works their way in, but they're turned away there. Good back check from Liam. Now they get it to Kai. Kai works his way up. and offside is the call. Going to get it in here is Nashville. Jack's back for it, sends it behind the net and into the corner where Declan will pick it up. Stuck there on the wall. Haley fishes it out now. And a slash call coming up here. So Caps will go to a power play here, delayed penalty. Haley works it in, looks to get it towards the front there. And now the call will come for a slash. Caps will go back to the power play. Time of the penalty, 12:19 here in the second period. As Kaylee was slashed as she came around the net. So, James, Kareem, Jace, Grayson, and Ellis out now. And the Caps possess on the face-off. And now Ellis sends a shot towards the net. It's high and goes out of play. So puck stays in the zone, and we'll do that face-off again. This time from the same side. Controlled here by the Caps. Looking to come in towards the front there was Jace. And now it's Grayson who battles to keep possession of this puck. On the wall, it's Jace who gets it up to Ellis. Ellis now back to Jace. Jace carries from the top of the circle, sends a shot towards the net. It's deflected to the wall. James working on it there. And it comes now over to Grayson, and Grayson's shot is blocked off of a stick and goes out of play. So, some puck movement there, a couple shot opportunities, but no breakthrough yet for the Caps. 53 seconds remain on the man advantage, though. Now it is Xander, Jax, Kai, Peter, and Liam. Good work stepping up there from Liam. Now it comes back to Kai. And the Caps will reset here, looking to gain the zone. It comes to Jax. And the pass across there is taken away. Now Jax sends it over to Peter. Peter carries it forward, gains the zone. Peter slows it up. Has it taken from him there as he was looking for a pass. Now it's on Liam's stick. Liam gets around one, and now it's kicked by Xander over to Kai. Kai works his way in and drops a pass to Liam, who takes a shot. And it's slowed up on its way in and redirected wide of the net. Now, too many. Too many men? Yep, too many. Yep. So referees quickly catching that one as a couple Predators came on the ice at the same time. Miscommunication there at the end of the penalty. So the Caps will go back to the power play as that penalty had just expired when a second Predator stepped on the ice. So Caps with a good opportunity here. 10:45 is the time of that too many men penalty, but now it comes out of the zone and Ellis chases this one. Caps can't take their foot off the gas here. Now it'll be picked up by Kareem. And Kareem looks to work around one and get the puck in. He does. Keeps slipping. Why does he keep slipping? Now it comes across to Grayson. Grayson looks to get it back over to James. Fighting for it there is Kareem along with Jace. Jace working to keep it in along with James. James sends it across for Grayson. Grayson with the shot chest. Oh! Tried to find Kareem on the back door, but it didn't go. Now, on a shorthanded chance, they tie up there. A good penalty to take there by James as a Predators player was charging in towards the net shorthanded. So James will go to the box here, but the Caps will skate 4 aside now for 29 seconds before an abbreviated power play for the Predators. If you have to take a penalty, those are the kind of penalties I suppose you have to take, but now it is taken here by Harrison and given to Peter. Peter chips the puck in and chases it and gains possession below the goal line. Caps now with 4 skaters and Nashville with 4 skaters. Now loose in front for a moment, and it's picked up by Peter. He drops it down low below the goal line, and now Nashville will pick it up. Caps have to be careful as there will be a Nashville player coming out of the box. It's dropped there for Peter, and his shot goes wide. Now we have started the power play for Nashville, but the Caps have possession in the zone. Cayley sends a shot towards the net. Oh, the rebound popped out for Harrison, and he sent it wide of the net. Now it is Nashville who skates it through the neutral zone and gets it in deep. The Caps will look to get this out. Cayley picks it up here and gets it over to Peter. Oh, now it's sent in on Max. He blockers that aside, and now it is sent to the blue line by Declan, but it's kept in by Nashville. Behind the net now, it comes back to Declan. Declan leaves for Cayley. Cayley will have a second look here, and she gets it over to Harrison. Harrison now chips it forward and gives Peter a chance here, but the Caps will use the opportunity to get a change in penalty killers. 5 seconds remain here in the man advantage, and it'll be taken by Liam as the Caps get their 5th player back. Liam works his way in and sends a shot high over the crossbar. Now behind the net, it's Jace over to Walker. Walker back to Jace. Jace looks to come in, and Walker gets a stick on it, but he's tied up there as he got it on net, and it's stopped by the goaltender. Good opportunity there for the Caps as Jace found Walker in front, but it doesn't go, and we remain scoreless here halfway through this game. Off the face-off now, it comes back for Liam. Liam sends it over to Jace. Now it's Nashville who carries it in. Good work from Liam there. Kept in by the Predators though. And now Theo works on the puck, and it squirts over the blue line. It'll be picked up here by Xander along with Jace. Jace sends it in deep. Caps get the change in here. Chipped in the zone, and now Duran sends it over to Kareem. Kareem sends it in deep, sending it on net. It's juggled there for a moment by the goaltender and covered, so the Caps will have an offensive zone faceoff. The face-off is sent back to Ellis, who looks to get it to Duran, but it comes loose now, and Duran is in a foot race, and he does well there. Good work by Ellis coming in to support. Oh, somehow the puck ends up in the net. I'm not even sure how that happened. Game with 6:25 to go here in the second period. All right, so the Caps will look to respond here, and we have a offside call. So Peter, Jax, Harrison, Kaylee, and Declan now. Icing the call there, and it'll come all the way down now. An offensive zone face-off here for the Caps. Jax will take this. In the corner. Comes to Nashville. They try to get it up the wall, but it's the Caps who control. Now it is out of the zone. The Caps racing back on the back check. Doing well there is Peter. Now Declan gets the puck over to Kaylee. Kaylee now picks it up and works her way over the line. She moves it over to Peter. And Peter drops it there for Jax. It comes all the way back to Declan, who sends it in. Now Peter has it. He looks to drop it again for Jax. Jax sends a shot that goes high and wide. And now on the wall, it's Kaylee, who looks to keep it in, but it comes out. And now Nashville brings it in to the corner, and they want to try to get it towards the front. From the top of the circles there, a shot is blocked into the corner. Harrison gets this one and sends it behind the net. Jackson will play it there, up to Peter. Now it's Jax who has it. He sends it up the wall, and it'll be sent out by Nashville. Declan now will send it across for Kaylee. Kaylee will look to whip it down the ice, but it's sent back down by Nashville. No icing here. Caps have to get on that puck. Now it comes to Jax. And Jax will look to get this up the wall for Peter. The wall now from the point, a shot comes in towards the net. Kaylee will get it here and will look to get it out. It's turned over though, and right in front, the Predators send it on net, but Max comes up with it somewhere in his glove. Yep, he's got it there, and the Caps will get a much needed change here. 4:07 to go. Caps trail 1-0. Pass there up to Grayson, and Grayson will have a chance here. He's hauled down, no call though. Back on Grayson. Sticky's trying to play it forward, but he had lost the stick. Now it comes to Walker. He sends it up to Liam. Liam has to reset here in the neutral zone. He gets it over to Theo, who tries to get it to Grayson, but now it's the Predators who bring it back in. They give it to Theo, who sends it up the wall for Grayson, but it's kept in at the blue line by the Predators. Chipped up the wall now. The Predators will chase it back in their end. Now it comes to Liam. Liam chips it in deep. Comes back to Duran. Duran now looks to move it forward, but it gets sent back in. Liam will pick it up here. He sends it over to James. James now tries to find Grayson. Grayson will stop, turn, leave for Jace. Jace trying to keep the puck moving over to James. James has it here. He takes a spill. Duran's still working on it, tries to keep the puck in at the blue line and does. Now it's Ellis and Kai who keep it in at the half wall, at least for the moment. Good work there from Kai. He keep battling for that puck. His backhand shot goes above the crossbar. Now Dane gets it to Kai. Kai gets it to Duran, and it goes wide. Chasing it to the wall there is Kareem, who chips it back for Ellis, but it comes back the other way, and Duran now has to hustle back. Oh, and a good play there by Peter to interrupt that shot, and Max to make the save. And now it's Duran who looks to get it up the wall. It's kept in the zone by Nashville. Now it's on Duran's stick, and Duran sends it forward for Peter. Peter now looks to get the shot on. It's blocked. He chases his own shot behind the net, though, and tries to get to the front, and there's Xander, and it's put in! Xander, fresh off the bench, finds his second goal of the day as Peter threw it to the top of the crease. And Xander ties it up with 1:19 to go in the second period. Boy, did the Caps need that goal. And we are back even now, late in the second period. Great effort on that play by Peter to keep chasing that puck and create the opportunity while his team was changing and put the puck in a place where Xander showed up right off the bench and buried the puck behind the goaltender to tie this game up. Now it comes to Kaylee, who sends a shot towards the net. The rebound, almost it was there for Xander. Xander now throws one out front. It is kept in at the blue line by Declan, at least for the moment. Declan commits there to keep it in. Xander coming in to help out, plugging it up along the wall. Now it's Jax who comes in to try to fish it out, but it's taken away by Nashville here. And, Nashville working their way in. A good stick check there from Peter. And a good save there from Max. It's not a penalty, folks, if you come from the side. And that was a good stick check there. Picked off there by Jax. Caps need to be careful here at the end of this one. And a big save there from Max. And now another save from Max right at the end of the period with just a second left to go. Caps worked hard to tie this game up and want to get out of this period even. And Max stood tall there right at the end of the period to keep a couple dangerous chances out as that puck was loose in the slot. And now it is Chase Walker, Grayson, Kaylee, and Declan, and they'll hope to tie it up here and just deny a shot opportunity. They do. Good work there. Now the Caps get out of this period even after going down a goal earlier on in the period and finding a late one in the second frame to tie it up, and that's how we go into the third. All right, so we get ready for the start of the third period now. All tied at 1. And teams switch sides. Caps on your left now in white. Predators on the right in yellow. It's Jace, Walker, Grayson, Ellis, and Liam. And Liam looks to send it in here. Behind the net is Jace. Jace looks to carry it towards the slot. It's sent out across the blue line now. Ellis swings it across for Liam, and that one pops out of play just over the official's head there on the bench. So we will have a face-off in neutral ice. Theo has checked in here along with Liam. Theo over to Liam. Liam over to Jace. Jace finds Grayson. Grayson carries forward through neutral ice. Looks to send a shot on. It slips off his stick, and they get it in deep. Theo keeps it in at the blue line, and he gets it over to Kai.
Come on, Walker.
Now on the wall, Kai controls the puck. He's pressed up there. Walker chases it. Kai keeps it there in the corner. Kai picks it up now and looks to get it to the point, but it's picked off there by the Predators. Behind the net, it's Liam. Liam stops and gives to Theo. Theo now for Kareem. Kareem skates the puck forward, gets it in over the line. Stopping there is Kareem, continuing to fight for it there down low. And the Predators come out with the puck here, continuing to pester it is Kai. Now the Predators look to bring it in. A pass attempt there is broken up in the slot. Now James has it, and he gets it across the ice for Kareem. Kareem chips it forward. Icing will be the call here, and the Caps will get a change in. Declan now looks to get this puck forward. Declan picks it up now from the top of the circle. Declan tries to get a shot on. It's blocked there off of the shin guard. Chased into the corner now. Declan looked to keep it in, but now it comes back the other way. Predators partially changing here. Puck comes back in on Max, and he freezes it there. Defensive zone face-off coming up here for the Caps. Jax takes this draw, wins it back to the corner where Ellis will chase it there. Now Jax gives to Xander. Xander to send it forward. It comes over the line, but it's quickly brought back in by Nashville. And now it's sent to the wall by Jax. And down below the goal line now. Both of these teams have played a game already today, so might see some tired legs here in the third period. Xander now working to get this puck out, but it stays in the zone. Now it's sent forward for Jax. Jax chips it up and he chases it, and he's got Xander with him. Oh, and he puts the puck on net, and Xander was there, but it's covered up quickly by the goaltender, so an offensive zone face-off coming up here for the Caps. Jace, Grayson, Walker, Liam, and Theo now. Off the face-off, it's picked up here by Walker, who gives to Theo. Theo sends a shot towards the net, and where is it? It is held by the goaltender, who wasn't 100% sure where it was, but it was somewhere in his equipment, so we'll have another face-off now in the offensive zone. Good effort there from Theo to put that puck on net. Jace on the draw gets it to Grayson, who gets it back to Theo. Theo looks to get it down the wall for Jace. Jace getting it back to Theo. Theo sends another one towards the net, and it goes wide, but it's Walker now who has it behind the net. And he's being headlocked in the corner, and the referees let that go. Below the goal line now. It's Liam who fishes it out. Liam works his way around one and gets it up to Grayson, but it comes off of his stick and pops off the wall. Now it's Jace who picks it up, and he'll begin rushing it up the ice. Puck rolling on him, but he takes it to the dot, and now on the half wall it's Walker who keeps it in. Now Jace once again picks it up, looking to create some space here. Jace gets it over to Theo. Theo with a little space to walk in. He's tied up there, and down the ice it comes. Icing will be the call here, and we will have another offensive zone face-off for the Caps as both teams get fresh legs on the ice. Comes to the wall where Cayley picks it up. He picks it up. Looks to get it towards the front. Oh, and it's there for a second now. Kai's shot goes in off the post. And the Caps find a go-ahead goal here in the third period, as Cayley kept the puck in at the half wall and threw it towards the front. The rebound pops out for Kai, who puts the shot in just inside the post, past the Nashville goaltender, and the Caps take a 2-1 lead. Now it's back on Kai's stick, and he's racing in. He sends a shot on, and that one goes into the netting. Off the face-off now. It's James who battles for it. He leaves for Karim. Karim tries to tee it up, but couldn't quite get it. Taken back by Nashville now. Good work from Liam there. And it'll be picked up here by Kai. Kai will get it across for Karim. Karim will work this over the line and leave it there for Ellis. Ellis sends it in for Kai, and Kai looks to send the backhand shot on. Now he tries to get it over to James. It's taken there in the corner, but kept in for the moment by Kai. Now it is carried out by Nashville, and Ellis will look to cut this off. Good work there. Resetting now is Nashville, about halfway through this third period. Chipped out there by Kareem. Caps will look to get a change in here, and it's picked off by Ellis. Oh, and Ellis was looking to take that to the house, but it comes back once again. Caps have to be careful here. Shot from the outside is kicked out of play by Max. Offensive zone face-off here. Picked up by Jax. Jax sends it forward for Peter, who looks to catch Xander, but it's taken there by Nashville. Nashville chips it in now, and chasing it behind the net is Theo. From the point, a shot there comes in towards Liam, who blocks it. Now on the wall, it's chipped in again. Under 7 to go here as the Caps lead by 1. Xander works this puck out and continues to chase it. He's got Peter with him. Xander looks to get it towards the front, but it's tied up there. Now Liam has it from the top of the circles. He sends a shot towards the net. That's stopped there by the goaltender, and it's kicked towards the corner. Nashville now works it up the wall, and it's played there by a high stick. Good call from the ref there. And we'll have a whistle and a offensive zone face-off for the Caps. Jace, Grayson, Walker, Declan, and Kaylee. On this one, it comes back to Kaylee, who looks to keep it in here. And now it's Jace, who navigates the puck in, and he looks to carry it through. Jace still trying to get in. Now it's Grayson who keeps it in deep for Jace, who will chase it below the goal line. Jace looking to get it towards the front. It was loose there for a moment, but Nashville got to it and sent it to the corner. Now it's Jace who picks it up with a little bit of room to work here. Jace looks to get to the front, tried to tee it up, but couldn't pull the trigger. Now it's coming back the other way as Nashville carries it over the line. Kaylee slows up the advance there, and they try to get it towards the front of the net, but they're turned away for the moment, and now a hand pass is called. So that play should come out of the zone as well, and now we'll have a neutral zone face-off. Ellis now sends it forward for Kareem. Kareem looks to get around one, trying to take it towards the net. Now Kai is on it. Kai gets it up to the point, but it passes Duran as it took a bounce there. Oh, good effort from Duran there. We got a penalty coming up here. Good sacrifice there from Duran, who used his body to shield the puck, and then he was sent into the boards from behind. So Nashville will go to the box here, and the Caps will go to the power play. 5:16 the time of the penalty. Caps lead by 1, and we'll have an opportunity here to look for a third goal. Good effort play there from Duran to draw that penalty. On the face-off, hold on. We've got a whistle here as the referees are trying to sort something out at the scorer's table. Let's see. So a minute and a half for the penalty goes on the box, goes up on the board for Nashville. Face-off here on the penalty. Picked up by the Caps. Chase looks to keep it in. He gets it to Kareem, who gets it over to James. James now picks it up. Looks Looks to get it to the front. And it's Jace who leaves it there. Where is it? It's jammed underneath the goaltender. So we have a whistle. Minute and 12 left on the penalty. 4:58 on the game clock. Another power play offensive zone face-off coming up here. Comes to the wall, and the Caps have to race back here. And a shorthanded opportunity here. Oh, and it's put. No! Did it go in? Shorthanded goal there for Nashville. At 4:47 to go. Tying up this game at 2. The Caps still on the power play here for a minute. And we'll look, do something with the power play here. Jace comes in to pick that up. And looking to control here. Jace gets it over to James. James chips it forward. James now carrying it in. Looks to get it all across the front. And for the moment, at least, it's kept in. Sent into the corner there by Kareem. Will have to chase it. And now Nashville will look to send it up the wall. Jace keeps it in there. Jace settles it. Jace looks to get it over to Grayson. Grayson backhands it towards the net. And we have a whistle. 22 seconds remain in the power play. Face off there, one, and now Jace from the slot puts a shot on. Rebound try, third try, doesn't go. Behind the net now, it's Jace who has a penalty coming up now on the Caps. As, who is it? Kareem is sent to the box at 3:54. So Caps go to the box here at 3:54 as Kareem is sent for a trip or a slash. Not really sure what it was. I didn't see what he called, but 4-on-4 for a few seconds, then the Caps have a big kill. Power play starts now for Nashville. And now it's Harrison who pokes that puck forward, and he's got Peter with him. And look to get it to Peter. But it's taken away there. Now Nashville works it into the zone, and they'll try to set it up here. Good work from Peter there, trying to press that puck up high. And Caps need to get this puck out. Harrison working on it here. It's turned over to Peter. Peter now works his way around one. Peter's working his way in. And Peter puts it in!
Go, Pete!
Caps find the go-ahead goal, shorthanded, with 2:58 to go. But Nashville remains on the power play for another 34 seconds, so these teams trade shorthanded goals here. And the Caps regain a 1-goal lead on a great effort play from Peter, who buries the puck. Glove side. Too many for the Caps. Too many for the Caps. So, at least 34 seconds of power play time remain here for Nashville. Nashville carries in. They try to get it towards the front. It's redirected towards the wall here. At the point, it's kept in by Nashville. Penalty has expired. Let's get the puck out, guys. Oh, another penalty coming up now on the Caps as they just killed off the penalty. Looks like the refs have tagged Kaylee with a penalty here. So the Caps are shorthanded again. That penalty comes at 2:14 to go in the third period. Caps trying to hold on to a one-goal lead that they earned back on a shorthanded goal by Peter Benevento just a minute ago. So now it is Peter, Ellis, Harry, and Declan for the start of this kill. Comes back to Declan. Declan collects the puck, sends it around for Ellis. Ellis now will chip it forward and down the ice. Icing will be the call here. And now we will have another face-off in the zone. Nashville calls a timeout here. They'll talk about pulling their goaltender as they have the man advantage. And we'll try to get the 6-on-4 going here. So it's been a tight game all the way through. I believe Nashville got the first goal, and then the Caps answered back, found a go-ahead goal. Nashville tied it up on a shorthanded goal, and then the Caps answered back with a shorthanded goal of their own. Maybe it's the Caps' turn for a shorthanded goal. We'll see. They're on the penalty kill for another minute and 15 seconds here, with just under 2 minutes to go in the third period. All right, so teams pumped up here. The net is empty for Nashville. Nashville controls off the face-off, and now from the circle, oh, it goes, oh my gosh. Bad shot from the blue line, went off the face of a Nashville player and bounced over and into the net. Redirected off of a face mask, and that's how Nashville ties it up on the 6-on-4. Kid didn't mean to touch it. It just was shot right off his face. So, all right. So now tie game all over again, and it's Grayson who has it here. He gets it to Ellis. Ellis sends it up the wall for Kareem. Kareem will begin to skate forward with it here, and he takes it into the zone, stopping, turning, looks to move it here, but it's pinned up. Jace comes in to get it out, walking the line there. It's poked out and controlled here by Jace, who tries to get it back in, and now it comes to Grayson. Grayson tries to carry in, still trying to work on that puck, but now it's Nashville who carries it out. Uh-oh, dangerous chance there and a good block. Now it's Jace who comes back with it the other way. Jace carrying the puck over the line, looks to find Liam. Liam carries it forward from the slot. A shot there is blocked, and the Caps want to be careful here because they'd love to score a goal, but the score is also tied. They don't want to concede a late goal here. Now it's Jax who picks it up, and he backhands one that floated towards the crossbar, but the goaltender reaches up with the mitt and gloves it down. Timeout now called by the Caps. So they'll have a conversation about what they want to do in these last 37 seconds with the game all tied up at 3. Ugh. All right, so 37 seconds remain here in the third period. These two teams knotted at 3 goals apiece. Jace, Kareem, Grayson, Ellis, and Liam. Caps want to try to get this puck towards the net and create something here. Now it comes back to Liam in front. Oh, and it bounces behind the net. Picking it up here is Jace. Jace controls, sends it back to Ellis. Ellis now looks to send it towards the net. Oh, bodies were there in front, but it's picked up by Nashville. Now they carry it forward and send it in deep, and icing will be the call. And so another offensive zone face-off here. 15 seconds to go. And the Caps will try again to get this puck on net quickly and perhaps create some havoc in front of the net. Off the face-off, it's Nashville who controls. It's Jace who looks to keep it in, but it's picked up by Nashville. And now they race back here. Caps want to be careful not to give up a late one. And behind the net now, Nashville has it. And that is the end of regulation. And I don't know if we play overtime in these games. I don't think so. Nashville looks unsure. They're staying on the bench. The Caps, the Caps, we don't know. We'll find out. So it looks like they're going to play some overtime. So referees are explaining to the benches here what we're going to do. But we will move into an overtime period here as these teams are knotted at 3 at the end of regulation. Oh, it looks like there's a 3-person shootout. All right. So no overtime here. It's just a 3-person shootout. So it looks like Nashville will shoot first. All right. So here comes Nashville. And the Caps will cheer on their goaltender coming in here. And Nashville carries one to go ahead in the shootout. And now it's Kareem. So Kareem's turn now. Kane works his way in. And he's stopped there. So the Caps trail by a goal here. And they need a stop. Oh, and Nashville loses the handle there. So the Caps will have an opportunity here to tie this one up. It's Jace that comes out for this one. Jace works his way in. No goal as it rang off the post. Oh, Jace beats the goaltender, but not the iron. And the Caps once again on the brink of elimination here in the shootout, as they need a save to stay alive here. Nashville works their way in. Oh, and a good poke there from Max, who makes a big stop there. And now it is Peter Benevento who comes out for this one. I hope Peter shoots it here. He works his way forward. Working his way in. Peter. Oh, and it just goes wide. So Nashville comes away with the shootout victory here. As the Caps made a strong effort, but all in the shootout. These teams will shake hands, and we will see you tomorrow for the third game, which is at